What's up, sports bettors? We are going through the best same game parlays for today. So the best same game parlays for today, we can see DraftKings has a risk-free NHL same game parlay up to $10. So you place a 3-leg same game parlay and it loses, you get your money back in the form of a free bet. So this promo is very profitable and we are going to go through it in this video. And then at the same time, FanDuel has a promo. So FanDuel's promo is you place $200 in cumulative same game parlays. Again, needs to be 3+ legs on FanDuel as well. And they'll give you an $100 bonus in free bets. So 2 really profitable promos. Literally, if our bet loses on DraftKings, then we get our money back. And on FanDuel, if you bet $200 in same game parlays, you get a free $100 in bonus funds. So 2 very profitable promos. And what we're going to talk about in this video is the best same game parlays for today. So if we head into the Rangers game, you can see I have the Hurricanes on the money line, over 6.5 goals in the game, and an odd number of goals. So 1, 3, 5 in the first period, plus 700 odds. So you may be like, hey, Alex, how did you figure out this bet, right? And again, I'm looking for value. So the Hurricanes series has overall been very, very low scoring, but we can see that for over 6.5 goals, the plus 195 in the same game parlay is better odds than what you're getting on Caesars and DraftKings, right? So DraftKings has different odds, which is a little strange for their same game parlay versus their regular odds, right? So we want to look for value using OddsJam, which has real-time odds for, all of these markets that you can bet on. First period total goals, puck line, money line, player assists, anything you could possibly want to bet on, real-time odds from every sportsbook. So you can go here and see over 6.5 goals. Well, Caesars is only giving me plus 185. DraftKings is only giving me plus 180. But hey, I can get plus 180, plus 195 in my same game parlay. That seems like a good leg to include, which is what I did for every single leg. So over 6.5, series has been very low scoring, but hopefully the series can tick up a bit in terms of scoring. I already have a bet on the under, so I'm kind of hedging out of a bit of it. And Hurricanes money line, odd number of total goals, $10. Any bet in this loses. If the same game parlay loses, I'll get my money back in the form of a free bet. Really profitable. Now on FanDuel, they have a same game parlay promo as well. So you place $200 in same game parlays on the MLB. You just need at least 3 legs and minimum odds of plus 400. And you get an $100 bonus in free bets. What's better than a free $100? Nothing. Memorial Day, make $100. That sounds great. So what I did is I went to the OddsJam positive expected value page, and I just looked for a game that had 3 positive EV bets. So if we look at the Padres game, you can see that Padres minus 1.5 plus 168. That is a great leg to include. We have Will Myers over 1.5 total bases plus 150. That's another good leg to include. So a lot of positive EV bets, a lot of line discrepancies in the Cardinals-Padres game. Then we also have Nick Martinez, same game, under 4.5 strikeouts minus 132. And Austin Nola over 1.5 total bases plus 165. Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, is only giving you, plus 139 on Nola over 1.5 bases. We are getting plus 165. And for this Padres bet, Padres minus 1.5 plus 168, you can see no other sportsbook is giving you better than, plus 155. There's a lot of value. So as a sports bettor, you want to be looking for value. OddsJam will highlight the best odds for any bet in green. So we can see the best line on the Padres minus 1.5 run line is plus 168. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in this same game parlay for the maximum I can, which is 151.50. So this is a 3-leg parlay. That Padres leg just showed up. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to alternate lines right here, and then I'll bet this afterwards. So same game parlay for today. We bet $200. We get back $100 in bonus funds from FanDuel. So I just placed my 3-leg same game parlay. there shouldn't be much, correlation. And then I'm also going to lock in this positive EV bet, 98.20, which is just a bet straight from the OddsJam positive expected value page, right? Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world. They're only giving you plus 148 on Padres minus 1.5. We are getting 20 cents of improvement from the sharpest bookmaker out there. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this bet in for the maximum FanDuel gave me, which is 98.20, and add it to my bet tracker. So again, as a sports bettor, so here we have Padres minus 1.5. As a sports bettor, you're never going to win every bet. So really, in terms of your net profit, it comes down to the odds you're getting. If you go 50 and 50, if you're betting $250 as your unit size, if you go 50 and 50 betting at plus 105 odds, you're up $625 in profit. You're a sharp, profitable sports bettor. If you go 50 and 50 betting at minus 105 odds, you're down $595, right? So you have to be looking for value as a sports bettor. So went ahead, locked in these bets. I still have to place a little more just to reach the $200 on FanDuel, but I'm going to skip over that for now. Call it a day. Look for some other bets for today. And again, any questions you have about same game parlays, DraftKings promos, whatever it is, feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to answer. And thanks so much for your time.